Good morning, Hearne ISD parents, families, guardians, and community members. Welcome to this week's Hearne ISD Eagle Check-In. Today is January 28th, 2022. Reminder, like every week, that attendance matters for every student every day. Every moment of missed learning is a moment that will need to be made up to ensure the academic success of each and every Hearne ISD student. Just like last week, there are a few links we'll be sharing today. Check out the links in the video description below. Additionally, if you're viewing this from Twitter, there may be a few links in the tweet that you'll want to check out on your own time. Hearne ISD wants to hear from you. Community members connect through our Panorama survey. This is a reminder to please submit your survey responses by February 1st, 2022. That's next week, Tuesday. You can use the QR code on this slide if you have a phone or device separate to scan it, or use the link at the bottom of your screen, surveys.panoramaed.com/Hearne. There are specific access codes for each campus, so please use the access code that is most appropriate for your use. If you have students on multiple campuses, please use the campus that you have spent the most time with at this point in your experience with Hearne ISD. What to expect from the Panorama survey? You can expect an email with a participation link. You should have received this last week. There will be another reminder sent in the coming days as well before the survey closes. It may come from panoramaed.com or another variation of that domain. So please check your spam filter if it hasn't shown up in your inbox. It will take you less than 20 minutes to complete, but if you haven't received an email and would like to participate and the link on the previous slide doesn't work for you, please contact me, Jay Lander, at the email on your screen, or you can call or text me at 979-429-3507. If you call or text, I will do my best to get back to you as quickly as possible during regular school hours. Additionally, if you'd like to volunteer to help inform future HISD program decisions, in addition to the survey information we are collecting, please feel free to reach out to me. We have a number of parent and community involvement committees we'd love to have you a part of. Again, you can reach out to me, Jay Lander, by the email on your screen or my phone number on the last slide. Do you want to become a teacher? I've had one or two community members reach out already. Whether you have a current degree or not, we do have opportunities open to you and pathways open to help you achieve your goal of becoming a teacher or paraprofessional in Hearne ISD schools. Again, if you are interested, please contact me. My email is on the screen. Free at-home COVID tests are available from the federal government. They are completely free, and each U.S. home is eligible to receive 4 tests. Orders begin shipping at the end of January 2022, which is this week and next. The federal government has informed families that upon your order and shipping, they're expected within 7 to 12 days after your order is submitted at the end of this month. Today, we're going to look at a new resource that has been newly updated since the COVID pandemic began. There are parent resources, again, linked in the video description, but we're going to take a closer look at Texas Home Learning today. These are resources freely available from the Texas Education Agency. The link is on your screen, texasHomeLearning.org, but you can also check the link in the video description and click it to take you directly to the page. Let's check it out. This is the Texas Home Learning homepage. You can see there are a few different paragraphs with information. Across the top, there are different menu items for instructional materials, technology, additional resources, about Texas Home Learning, and a state updated news page. For today, I just want to show you instructional materials. You can explore the other menus on your own time, or if you'd like a more individualized tour through this website, feel free to contact me and I'd love to set up a time to work with you. You can search instructional materials by subject, grade. There are product fact sheets for the different products available through this website, a webinar library if you'd like to view the different videos that TEA has posted in the last few years about these resources, and information about the CRIMSI program, which is actually the curriculum program that the Hearne Junior High School is participating in this year. For now, let's look at materials by subject. There are specific materials available for pre-K students, and then other materials broken down by math, science, and reading language arts in both English and Spanish. At the moment, the state and Texas Education Agency have not provided social studies curriculum through Texas Home Learning, but that may be coming soon. For example, let's look at the math curriculum available through Texas Home Learning. If you click math, you can find instructional materials broken down by different grade bands. Grades K through 5, this will include a whole curriculum for all the different TEKS and lesson standards that the state requires to be taught in those different grades for math. There are supplemental materials available, which would be something in addition to the regular curriculum. This could be extra practice for your students in the area of math. And then specific materials for grades 6 through 8 and grades 9 through 12. The first time you access these materials, the TEA will ask you to register for a Texas Home Learning account. The registration process is pretty easy. It does ask you a few different information items about your name, an email that you can receive your login information through, what your role is. You can see there are options for teacher, student, parent, family members, and other roles as well. And the district you are attached to, which for us would be Hearne ISD. You can scroll down to Hearne, or if you begin typing Hearne, you can see that Hearne ISD does show up by searching, and choose the other options as appropriate to you. The first time you access this, you will receive your login information, and then you'll have access to all the materials that the state has currently provided in the different content areas for each grade level. I will say that each content area has slightly different availability depending on what the state has allowed to be shared. As you saw in math, there are grades all the way down from K through 5 up through 6 through 8 and grades 9 through 12. But in science, there are only K through 5 materials currently available through Texas Home Learning. Reading language arts does have materials available all the way down through kindergarten as well, up to 12th grade. There are a few additional materials available for reading language arts. So I encourage you to explore these if you are interested in having access to these materials. As I stated at the beginning, these are freely available to all Texas residents. You can access these at any time, anywhere you have an internet connection. At the moment, they are free through this year and next, and the state will decide what to do with those going in the future. But for now, they are freely accessible, and I encourage you to explore them if you're interested in these materials. To recap this, these materials, again, are freely available, but they may be updated or modified by the Texas Education Agency over time with or without notice. They are available for most grade levels and content areas, but not all in all content areas. I will ask you to remember, though, to always begin with your student's teacher or campus if you are seeking out additional instructional materials and learning opportunities. Your student's teacher and your student's campus administrators will know what's best for your students and where they are in their academic pathway at this moment. So please start with them as a resource. But Texas Home Learning does have a number of additional supplemental resources that may be interesting to you and could provide excellent learning opportunities for your students at home and beyond the home. That is it for this week's Eagle Check-in. I hope that you find those materials helpful to you. Please remember to submit your Panorama survey by February 1st. That is Tuesday next week. Please remember that attendance matters every day for every student. Tardies, absences, and even excused absences affect your students' academic growth. So please work with your students' teachers to ensure consistent learning experience even across absences. You can always view your students' current grades and attendance status in Ascender through hearneisd.com. Just click the Ascender parent portal and you can view all those items and more. Reminder that the end of the the fourth 6 weeks is February 18th, 2022. That's in a few short weeks. And again, please feel free to reach out to me at any time with questions, comments, or concerns. My name is Jay Lander. My email is on your screen. It is jllander@hearne.k12.tx.us. You can also call or text me anytime at 979-429-3507. So until next week, Eagles, have a wonderful week, wonderful weekend. Stay healthy out there and stay warm as it gets cold again this weekend. Thank you very much.